Taiwan. I'm Brossard with news from here in Taiwan and around the world. Taiwan will be sending more larger Coast Guard vessels to its far-flung Taiping Island in the South China Sea. As Rick Lowett reports, it comes as conflicting claims and a military buildup increasingly put the region on edge.
This is Taiping, the largest natural island in the contested Spratlys, an archipelago in the South China Sea with rich fishing grounds. Claimed by China, Vietnam and the Philippines, Taiping, also known as Itu Aba, is administered by Taiwan, whose capital is 1,800 kilometers away. But the country will now be increasing its presence here.
就我们的理解，海巡署它还是有规划它定期的相关的巡弋了然后现在一些比较大的吨位的船舰也会陆续部署到南海地区来。
The additional patrols are meant to better serve the 200 Coast Guard personnel already stationed on the 100-acre island. This comes as China, which claims Taiwan as part of its territory, has been increasing its military presence both around Taiwan and in the South China Sea. Over the last decade, China has reclaimed land in the Spratlys and built docks and airstrips on islands it controls in the disputed waters, often clashing with neighbouring Philippines. China has also increasingly shown aggression towards Taiwan, conducting military exercises around the island nation, as well as using cognitive warfare and cyber-attacks. There are concerns that should Beijing actually attack, an outlying island like Taiping could be a target.
As China's interest in Taiwan seems to be growing, I think that Taiwan is right to be concerned that Taiping Island is an especially vulnerable outpost. And if China really decided that it wanted to do something and actually, perhaps apply force to force a change at Taiping Island, it would be very difficult for Taiwan to respond.
To counter the threat from China, Taiwan has boosted defense spending and lengthened mandatory military service. It says it is determined to protect its sovereignty, including its marine outposts.
南沙太平岛周边海域船舶动态，本署协同国防部军人有效监侦，对各项状况备有应对方案，且依现有能量可有效应处各种突发状况。
With overlapping claims, the waters around Taiping are becoming ever more turbulent. And by increasing its presence, Taiwan hopes to reinforce its claim and demonstrate its determination to defend it. Devin Tai and Rick Lowett for TaiwanPlus.
For more on the island's regional importance, our reporter Sam Hui speaks with Lin Yingyu, assistant professor of Taiping University's Institute of International Affairs and Strategic Studies.
Taiwan has decided to send its largest Coast Guard vessel to Taiping Island because of the confrontations between U.S. and Chinese warships in the region recently. How serious have those confrontations been?
主要是因为我们有太平岛。 那也同样的，今天南海它是台湾非常重要的一个海上交通线的一部分，所以其实特别是台湾就是一个岛屿。如果说我们会需要这一个海上来做一个资源的运送的话，那我们就会有这个必须要去确保南海的安全。
What is the strategic significance of Taiping Island? Why is it so important to China and the United States?
那目前我们其实可以去看到，美中的话，我个人会认为不会完全是在太平岛，而是因为在这个地方的话，它自然会有很多的海域，也不会是只有说是美中。那特别是像是菲律宾或越南，其实这一些都会代表的是太平岛周围的一个海上的安全，会需要台湾更加的重视。那太平岛的一个战略意义，其实最重要的就是说，它上面是拥有淡水的。
Is Taiping Island important to Taiwan's defense?
今天。 太平岛它就是台湾在南海议题上面的一个入场券，台湾会需要去确保太平岛，让台湾可以在南海议题上面能够跟这些大国之间有一个对话的基础。那也同样的，今天太平岛因为它是一个天然的岛屿，会变成说它上面除了有 淡水之外，它也拥有机场跟码头，也会是变成，如果今天其他国家占据了这一个太平岛的话，会把它变成一个非常重要的一个战略前进基地。
Why is Taiwan only sending Coast Guard vessels, not naval ships? Can those really defend Taiwan's sovereignty over the island?
因为其实今天其他国家都会是使用海警船来进行一个海上执法。相对来说的话，我们利用海警船，我们使用的是 Coast Guard 的话，是可以去代表的是说，我们在这一边是拥有一个司法的一个主权性跟司法的执法性。
That was Assistant Professor with Taiping University Lin Yingyu speaking to our reporter Sam Hui. A new report says Taiwan continues to see the most cyber attacks of any country in the world. Information security firm Checkpoint said Taiwan saw 1,500 attacks each week in the first 9 months of this year, up 2% from the year before. That compares with the 1,200 attacks that other countries see each week on average. Local analysts say Taiwan is targeted more because it has many smaller companies and because of geopolitical reasons. Checkpoint says businesses need to boost cybersecurity as attacks using AI and deep fakes become more sophisticated. Taiwan has recorded its first ever death from Mpox. The Centers for Disease Control says the case involved a Taiwanese man in his 30s who contracted the disease in August. He had a pre-existing condition that compromised his immune system. His condition worsened in October, and he died Wednesday last week. Taiwan has recorded 351 cases this year of Mpox, formerly known as monkeypox. The CEO of U.S. chipmaker Int'l says that artificial intelligence will bring about a new era in the chip economy. Pat Gelsinger is in Taiwan for the second time in less than a year. He showed off Int'l's new glass substrate technology at a forum hosted by the company. Int'l is one of the world's top semiconductor manufacturers and a major competitor to Taiwan's TSMC. Both companies have benefited from funding under the U.S. CHIPS Act, legislation that seeks to build up U.S. chip-making capacity. But analysts say that as an American company, Int'l has priority.
它又是美国的企业，所以美国的晶片法案的资金补助给 Int'l， 这是可以理解。钱大部分给了 Int'l， 给台积电跟三星的经费相对就会少很多。
Taiwan's Creative Content Fest has opened in Taipei. The organizers say a record number of international participants are at this year's event. Yujing Huang has more.
The bustling streets of Taipei, shown in 3D time-lapse scans. This is a part of a British team's project called Frame Rate, Pulse of the Earth. It's the first time the project has gone international, and its first stop is in Taiwan. This work showing Taiwan's partnership with other countries is just one of the installations on display at the Taiwan Creative Content Fest. The event offers a platform for people in the creative industry to meet each other and find collaboration opportunities. The organizers say the number of international participants this year marks a new record.
单一市场喜欢的题材会有它的局限性。那这一次借有这么多国家，29个国家的参与，可以看得出来说，你各种的题材可以在这个地方上找到不同国家喜好的口味，所以让整个创作者对创作者来说，它的多元题材性也可以找到更多市场的可能性。
The event also highlights interdisciplinary creations. 21 works show future trends in the creative industry.
Here in the innovation section, you can see new ideas made real through forward-looking technology. And in this virtual library, serious topics can be discussed in an easygoing, comfortable setting.
The Uncensored Library is a creative attempt by Reporters Without Borders to share information with countries that have little press freedom. It hopes to bypass digital firewalls by using a virtual game as its medium. Organizers say the event can accommodate highly diverse works like this, thanks to Taiwan's openness.
在数位的国度里，台湾绝对不是小国，我们可以做大国。但是在全世界网络共通的状况底下，我们也不要忘记，我们其实文化内容产业就在进行我们文化领土的保卫战。
The freedom requires strong political, industrial, and commercial commitments, so creative exchanges can happen in a vast market.
By holding the festival, Taiwan hopes to take a leading role in Asia to support creative industries and to connect creators here with collaborators around the world. Kamashi and Yujing Huang for TaiwanPlus.
Thank you for joining us on What's Up Taiwan. Before we go, check out this so-called slow shearing sheep station in New Zealand. I'm Brossard. Take care, and we'll see you next time.